Mr. Regal, welcome to the Miller Report.
Oh, thank you for having me.
No, thank you for being here. It's an honor and a privilege. I'm not going to lie, I'm a big fan of yours. Oh,
right.
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
You're the one. Thank you.
I'm me.
I knew I had one somewhere.
I keep writing in the letters.
Oh, lovely.
That's me. Thank you. I want to talk about Blackpool.
Yes.
Because obviously you know all about Blackpool.
I know all
How about that pier?
Which one? There's three of them.
Well, I didn't know that. Okay, you've already... So I thought it was just one big one that everyone went to. That was the one.
No, there's three piers, North, Central and South Pier.
Oh, it's the Central one, the one everybody likes though, right?
I prefer the North,
Do
to
you
be
really?
honest with
Well,
you.
this is going terribly, isn't it?
Yes.
I presume there was only one.
You need to do a bit more. Sack your researcher, that's what you need to
Well,
do.
there would be a problem because I am my own researcher, so then this would just be an empty chair and a microphone laying here, which admittedly may be a step up from what we've currently got.
Questions.
Well, I can try and ask you better questions. What would you like to talk about? How about that? How about I try and win you back by giving you autonomy over questions?
You can ask me anything you want.
Okay. Which of the three Blackpool piers is your favourite?
North Pier.
North Pier. Why is that?
Because there used to be a theatre, there still is a theatre at the end, and I used to go and watch a lot of shows there. Watch shows on all of them, but that was always the best spot. Like the Russ, you know, it sounds silly now, but in the 80s, you know, the Russ Abbotts and the Cannonballs, well, they were, that North Pier was where they were, so it was like, you went down a little step everywhere, you went into the different places, you were like either at the Opera House and North Pier were the two big theatres to be at.
Do you feel like maybe that's entertainment? That's like a show. Do you think that kind of inspired you a bit? Because now you are...
All of it. I mean, that's all I ever wanted to be, was a wrestler or a comedian or a clown. You know, I mean, I was fascinated with the circus and just the clowns and just the way and wrestlers to be able to draw emotion out of people and play with people's emotions was fascinating me to this. So living in Blackpool was wonderland to learn all the things that have helped me for years in this. When there was... Every place in Blackpool had a show on, so you could go and study all these comedians and clown and the circus as well, and how they're getting that reaction, what they're doing there, and so it was a lot of thought out stuff, and just the wrestling was something I was doing as well, so it all helped.
As a man from England, as you can tell by my ridiculous voice, you are somewhat of an inspiration because you lived the dream. You got to WWE, and now you're an integral part of NXT. Do you feel like, did you succeed? Have you achieved more than you ever thought possible?
I was useless at this, and I was happy to get in it, and I would never wanted to go anywhere further than working at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, is where I started. There used to be a wrestling booth there. I was happy doing that. It was like being in Wonderland to me. Everything else from the second I got a match outside of there has been a bonus to me, and I'm not joking. Every bit of it has been a bonus because it's been mental, all these years of like still doing this at 33 years later, and 40 countries I've been to, and all these things that you get every single day. Something big is happening, and you're a part of all, and now a part of all this. It's just like, oof.
You're an icon now. I'm not afraid to say that, especially to people from the UK. I think in terms of wrestling, a lot of people look up to you. You don't seem convinced.
I just never think of myself like that, and I'm not being like that false kind of. It's just me.
So I'll be your arrogance. You can be your humility, and together we'll have all.
Like it's just I don't think like that. It's just I do what I do, right? And I think when you start thinking like that, it's downward spiral from then onwards, right?
Probably because I think like that all the time, and I make some poxy YouTube show, so I've got nowhere.
All right, well, but you never know where it can lead, right?
You never know,
especially when you have the right guests.
This is the reason why I wanted you on. Right, before I let you go, obviously this will air after NXT TakeOver.
Yes.
But I like predictions because either way, we'll see how astute you are. Finn Balor, Samoa Joe. We chatted to both of them today. Both ripped the other one and said they're going to lose. Who's going to win? Who's your choice?
I'm not saying.
I like it. You're a smart man.
Yeah.
Never play your chess.
A still tongue keeps a wise head has done me very well over the years.
Can I steal that saying?
You can do.
Thank you very much. William Regal, you're a hero.
Enjoying that? But make sure you subscribe to The Miller Report by clicking the subscribe button. And click the video on the left to watch my intro video to the YouTube channel. And click the video on the right to see me interview professional wrestlers. And then share the damn thing. Because if you don't share it, nobody knows who Miller is.